Hey, yo, what up? You already know what it is. It's not a podcast. It looks a lot like a podcast, though, right? It's not a podcast. It's just my thoughts with Rob Markman. But here's the thing. It's not just my thoughts. You know what I mean? We already know what we're here for. Ken and Friends, the pop-out, the concert. I told you I'm going to give y'all a video after this. I was planning to be down here in the ATL, so I came to my man's spot, HBUC. My man Trav. To the right of me, man. Trav, was good.
What up, bro?
Yeah, man. So we was there. We watched the concert together. We said, man, we're going to shoot something. But it couldn't just be me and my man. Like, I'm in the A. I had to see my family, my brothers, my man Wayne O'Clark over here. I do it myself, the new endeavor.
Facts.
Yeah, man. So we watched the concert together. We just going to talk about it.
Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, man. But listen, y'all already know how it is. We still building this channel. So it's like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to be in the comments. But before we go even further, I need y'all to follow Wayno on. I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. What's the channel?
Wayno 119. You know what I mean? And Out the Box with Wayno, but Wayno 119.
Wayno 119. I had told y'all before. Subscribe to the channel.
Thank you.
Trav, subscribe to the channel.
Don't hate Trav, and the HBUC is the channel.
The HBUC is the channel on YouTube. Please subscribe. These brothers are doing amazing things. But we here, man. It's like, man, Ken and Friends.
Yeah.
What do we think, man? Like,
OV ho.
Come on, man. You can't go back to Toronto. Wayno.
Yeah.
Let's start with what you were expecting.
I expected more friends. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, wow.
I expected more friends. I expected to see Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
We all had our speculations. Of course, we got the Black Hippie reunion. You know what I'm saying? I expected to see Future. I was even like wondering if we could have seen Cole.
I knew Cole wasn't gonna pop out.
Yeah, I didn't think it, but I was just like, you know what I mean? Playing fantasy football at this point. I'm like, yo, who could he bring out to shake things up? But I thought it was gonna be more friends, but towards the end, when he described what he was doing, he was more so saying this was bigger than just some rap shit. It was more so about, you know, bringing LA together.
Yeah. No, that was hard. And a lot of people, when I did the video about my predictions, a lot of people on the channel in the comments said, yo, they want to see Cole come out. I think that'd have been cool. Obviously, we see now that wasn't the aim. But I also think Cole would have looked crazy if he came. I think Cole had to sit this one out. I think Cole would look crazy if he came out.
Definitely.
Why?
Because we just, like, one, he bowed out, right, gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Cole looked really smart. It was graceful to me.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because business is personal. Business is definitely personal. We just seen Drake and Cole do a whole tour together.
I see them on stage together.
You know what I mean?
And now you on stage with this one?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he had to sit this one out.
I think we still was even thrown off the ride when we seen Cole on Future album. You know what I'm saying? Like we was.
But that's why I feel
that song was done before though.
That's why I feel like it wouldn't be crazy to see him. Because if you looking at it from a broad view, you did pick a side already.
Yeah, his side.
Nah, you on the album. If you on the album where these niggas dissing me, you picked the side.
But it wasn't on that album. Gotta be.
He dissed him on the second album too.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't to that degree.
But Trav, did this meet your expectations? This show?
It met my expectations, but I don't think I had high expectations.
I had high expectations.
Like
he lied.
We was arguing off on camera, man. I don't think in today's climate, people care about the moment as much as we care about it. So I didn't expect him to do no crazy stuff. Like,
nah.
Well,
I ain't expect no Summer Jam screen.
Nah. That was a moment though.
It was a moment, but
I think
it met the moment that I thought.
I think for us, and partly because we lived through Jay-Z bringing Michael Jackson out at Summer Jam. We lived through the Fade to Black concert. Like, we lived through all, but there's a section of fans who that's lore to them, right? Like, they heard about it, but they didn't live through it. Like, one, I think this was bigger than that. I do really believe him, and I don't want to get this lost in the moment. I think him bringing out all those West Coast artists throughout the night from DJ Headset, and I think Head did the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Head had the best night.
To Mustard Set, to Kendrick, like, and then getting on stage to take that picture, like, I think for him, like, that meant more than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that, like, we can't have it both ways, right? Like, see, again, for us, we work in this. This is what we do. So, and this is what I was saying with Trav, like, when we was off camera, what a moment for us is totally different for a moment for the average person. Like, it's people who might not never see a Jay Worthy on that type of platform.
Right.
Or a Problem. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was even good to see Roddy Ricch come out and be on the same stage as Mustard and all that. So for the West Coast, the whole thing was a moment. I think it was a moment from the moment it got announced.
Right.
But for, like, rap fans, like, our fandom, like, we kind of burnt out on when it comes to moments. Like,
I might just be too old.
I don't think you're too old. I think it's like, remember, we work in this, so a lot of the things, like, we just so used to it. You know what I mean? We're spoiled. Let's keep it a band. Like, we're spoiled by a lot of things. And I think that, like, generally, if you look at it objectively for somebody who doesn't do what we do or see the things that we see on a afternoon, that was great for people. Like,
I expected a Cali moment, and I think we got that. But I feel like in a moment like this, you got to choose either peace or war, right? So if you gon' choose...
He started with war.
So if you gon' choose peace, then go all the way peace.
Nah, he started with war, bro.
No. But yeah, he chose peace and unity.
He started with euphoria.
Amongst his...
That's war.
No, but he chose peace and unity amongst his people.
Amongst his people,
amongst the people that he loved. But, like, this is my coast, this is my city.
Right.
We unification. Like, now we have a moment. I think what Kendrick recognizes is, I mean, he's the biggest rapper in rap right now. You know, this thing is almost like a power ranking, right?
Yeah.
He has like the attention that this battle and these records have brought to rap, and Kendrick coming out on top. Like, he has the light now. So he could have got out there and made it all about Kendrick.
Right.
And he didn't. And sharing that stage, I think, sets a precedent for what's going on out there in Cali.
There's two things I wish I'd have seen in that, Rob. One, Dog Pound.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have seen Dog Pound. I wish I could have seen Corrupt do Explosive. And I wish I could have seen Exhibit do Bitch Please.
That'd have been hard.
I wish we'd have got that.
That's
like,
the old nigga in you.
I don't.
It is.
That's the old nigga in you.
It is.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm baffled. And I made a prediction video, and a lot of them came true. A lot of them did it. I was tripping with the Game. I saw y'all in the comments. You know what it is about Game is that I don't take him seriously. Like first of all, Game's music is fire. Like, so I'm thinking when I said that, I want to see Game up there, I'm thinking because I want to see This Is How We Do, or Hate It or Love It, or
Game is like
Game.
biased.
No. Like, but Game.
Nah, you bugging.
Game was so
when
good.
When you talk about Cali legends, like, Game belongs in that conversation.
Absolutely.
Game's antics often take him out of that. And when Game does his Game antic shit, I don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just thinking about the music, but y'all was right. Like he chose a side.
He
like,
did.
He chose a side.
He did.
But so Game, all right, cool. I fully expected to see Snoop out there. I wonder why Snoop didn't pop up.
I think, too, like we was talking, you went to ID Clearwater, right? Like
Yeah.
the Jay concert.
Mm-hmm.
Jay switched it up. Everybody thought it was going to be like haymakers all night. He switched it up and he chose peace, right? I still feel like Kendrick could have, if you're not going to go, if you're going to put on for the West Coast, I think it should have been a better crafted show.
Nah. Bro, hold on. It's impossible to better craft a show with that many people.
That's true.
It's
2 weeks time,
impossible, bro.
And you got to look at it when you talk about Kendrick as a performer. When you talk about crafting the show, the Mr. Morale show, Kendrick,
Amazing performance.
Kendrick's not a dancer, right?
No.
But his tours, and especially that Mr. Morale, was the most amazingly choreographed rap show
Yeah.
that I ever seen. Without him being a dancer and having all the steps, the choreography of that show, the movements, where he had to be on stage when each lyric hit or each beat hit, the thing with the ventriloquist and the dummy. So Kendrick could choreograph a show and be very
Kendrick
intentional.
is the best rap performer
Yeah.
of the last 20 years, show-wise.
Okay,
Yeah.
but look, right?
I didn't want that on this.
Look,
I wanted the energy. I wanted, like...
That's my point, though, Rob. I'm gonna tell you what was perfect, right? Because one of my favorite Kendrick performances ever is Day in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Day in Vegas performance. But guess what? This was none of that. You know what this was? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Like, you feel me? And that's what it was. He popped out. He started off, like, I didn't think he was gonna start with Euphoria.
Yeah, Euphoria is crazy.
But he started off with War. Then he went into the hits with DNA and all of that. We got the Black Hippie moment. He kept it with War, with Like That. He kept it with War with 616 in LA. And then he finished with War with Not Like Us. But the
Six
whole
times.
Six times.
Five, 6 times.
But the whole point was popping out and showing them, like, cause guess what? This the most we seen Kendrick moving around on a local, not local, but just in our eyes in a long time. He don't when he dropped Mr. Morale album, I don't remember seeing him that much, huh?
I'm jaded. I just saw Kendrick. So, but I also look at it like, in a moment like this, you gotta have surprises, bro.
No, you don't.
I don't think. Look, Dr. Dre was a surprise.
That was a surprise.
Here's the thing too, and again, I said Dr. Dre was. I thought Dre and Snoop was
All of
gonna
them
come
gets
out.
that shit. That's not a surprise.
But what I'm saying is, people like, you can't get who gets Dre to come out.
Can't
The
get him to
Super
come out, bro.
Bowl.
All right, let me ask you a question, bro.
Like Dre's not coming out the
How many
crib
times
for
you
nobody.
seen Dr. Dre with your own eyes, not on television? Exactly. That's my whole point.
But he was on television.
I've interviewed him before, so.
Right? But wait.
How
Let me
many times
finish
you
my
think
point.
LA
Let
niggas seen
me
Dre?
finish my point. Not often. You don't see Dre. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even get a chance to see him with your own eyes. So it's like, for you, might not be a moment. For LA, that's a moment. You know how many people is probably there that never seen Dre ever on a stage? A lot of people can't make it to the Super Bowl. Because that's another
true.
point you brought up. You know what I mean? What?
That's true. But that history ain't gonna be defined by LA niggas. It's gonna
It's
be
not, but
defined
we
by the
talking
world.
about a LA moment, though. Like,
Yeah, but it's still, they got it right now. Like, cause he got it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
that's never gonna happen again.
yeah, that's
Like you can't pull that off again. Like you can't do that
Oh,
again.
no, as a totality, I agree.
Yeah, we haven't seen that before. So just think, and I get being from Georgia, being from Atlanta, being from, you know what I mean, Albany, actually. I don't mean to disrespect shout out Albany. But
Niggas know.
being from New York, like, just think about what it would feel like for your native city to see that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then transfer that feeling. Like just watching it on the screen for me, I'm like, yo, this is dope.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what a LA native feel like watching that being
like
in that
if
crowd.
Andre 3000 came out while T.I. was beefing with some.
But I don't even think it's beyond, like, even the beefing part. Because think about it, like, LeBron was there, right? You know damn well LeBron ain't stepping on that stage, but I think more so he's not stepping on that stage because he's not from L.A. You could play for L.A. You know what I mean? You could be living in L.A. and all that, but you don't have the jurisdiction to be up there, but that's why Russell Westbrook is up there.
Well, also, I mean, Drake is still his man.
It
So,
is,
you
but,
know what I'm saying?
but he
Like-
was. But remember that viral clip came out of him dancing and Not Like Us in the midst of everything.
Listen, man.
I was listening to Ether and I got a Rockefeller tattoo.
You got a Rockefeller tattoo? It's pretty weird.
Nah, my man's
It's
passed.
pretty weird.
My man's passed, and I turned the Rockefeller R into a RIP sign. Cause we was Jay-Z.
But you had the sign. Period.
No, I got it for him.
Oh, you got it just for him?
Yeah, it
okay,
said
okay,
RIP.
okay.
It's just the Rockefeller R.
Okay.
But still, I was listening to Ether. Like, I was going to school arguing about
It's
Jay-Z
music,
winning.
bro. Like, you got the right to
So
listen
I
to
don't
whatever
think
you
it's
want to
nothing
listen
wrong with Drake listening to Not Like Us. This shit is a hit.
Here's the thing. Yeah, like LeBron listened to it. Like, I feel like when Drake hear the song, regardless of, you got to be like, damn, that's a good ass song.
Listen.
Like,
Do you think? All right, let's sum this up.
Like,
do you think tonight is a haymaker for Drake?
Nah, it was
What you
already
mean?
over.
It was already over, bro.
No, I'm saying
this the championship
is this
parade.
another haymaker?
Nah, this the championship parade.
It's no
dog.
different than, like, all right, when the whole bots and it don't matter if, like,
The battle over. So it don't matter.
the reason why it don't matter to me about, like, the bot shit is because that don't change none of the bars. It doesn't change how I hear the music. So regardless to if bots positioned it and this, that, and the third, and it went number 1 and number 100 times, who cares? That, to me, that don't change none of the music. You feel me?
Well, I want to get to the bots thing because that was a conversation that came up this week too. Like, yeah, I'm with you. A couple of things, and I don't know. I'm not even saying if Kendrick used bots or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I assume everybody on the major label is
Uses
using
bots
these
some
bots.
sort of way.
You know what I'm saying? Spotify recently did a crackdown on it, so I think a lot of people pulled back. But I was assuming everybody was using bots anyway.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
don't
I'm
even
saying?
know if niggas pull back for real.
Now, but
Right.
here's the thing. So the bots thing is irrelevant saying what you, because I know what I heard.
Right.
The record is the record.
The record is the record.
Yeah.
Like, and that goes back to the fact of this battle to me isn't just, if Not Like Us never went number one. Like, that was just a nice to have. That was an icing on the cake. The record is still the record. If it streamed 1 million or 1 billion, the record is still the record. It's a dope record. I don't need the number of what it is to justify what my ears tell me, what I feel is a dope record.
Y'all did that.
Who did what?
50 did that.
50 did do it, but not even because Jay said I sold more albums. He said I sold what your whole album sold in my first week. Like it's always been a conversation of sales, but now more than ever, the sales dictate how people hear things. I was saying this the other day, right? Like
a lot of people get the sales before they get the record.
But
where
look,
you used to couldn't get it that fast.
Even the antics, right? Even the antics. When you see, I was having this conversation one time about Sauce Walker, who I think is a great rapper, but so many people see him for all of the stuff that he does outside of rap that they be like, oh, that's him? Like, when they finally hear him rap, they be like, that's him? I didn't know he even gets down like that. So, like, a lot of times when you see the antics before the music, it shapes how these kids, it shapes how they listen to stuff, even in the numbers.
Though. It's us too, though, because I didn't even listen to Sauce Walker because I saw the antics first. Right. And then, you know, one day you on Tidal or whatever streaming you listen to, and the random shuffle come on. I was like, oh, this nigga snapping. I would have never thought this based off of
because it's all the other
videos I see.
You stream on Tidal, you're a good man.
It's all the other. So you hear J fan.
Yeah, Rockefeller tattoos.
But it's not even 50. It's not even J.
Let me get your rock chain.
Sales always been a part of the conversation. Like
Absolutely.
EPMD in 1988 said in 30 days later the LP went gold. So what you saying?
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
To a certain extent, but Wayne ain't outsell Put It On Me or Down As Bitch. Like, nobody cared. The record is the record.
Right.
Yeah, the record is the record. But and this is what I just be wanting to, like, the generation to learn, because everybody's like, I'm looking at now like the Drake Kendrick beef, kind of how everybody's like the Ryan Garcia Haney fight. You know what I mean? Like how it's like, oh, but he said he had this. Like, bro, I know what I saw. Regardless, that doesn't mean, because whatever the sales is, like you said, whatever the sales is doesn't matter to me. It's about the impact, and there's tons of records that have way bigger impact. Like, think about, we just seen, I'm sorry to keep changing subject, but Finito, Chief Keef performing Finito, I don't think I ever seen it crack the top 10 or even the top 40. But that record's impact culturally,
dog,
it's not a Chicago record, it's an everywhere record, it's a world record.
I went to Summer Smash, and you would have thought the president was there.
No, it's insane.
Like,
even though he did say he's gonna blow up New Jersey.
Yeah, he did wild on that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that's what I'm saying, the impact matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, the impact matters.
But I think hip hop is suffering from his own success. Because, like, you got people now, kids and even adults, it's adults that's our age that didn't listen to rap the way we listen to rap.
That's a fact.
But now, because it's rock and roll, or it's the biggest art form, it's people who joined rap late. And so the numbers is their only metric because they don't know the backstory behind these records.
And they'll be gone because it's gonna ebb and flow. But it's also bringing new fans to it. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, and Drake dropped some hard ass record. Like, Family Matters is a hard ass record. Like, Push Ups is a hard ass record.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Family Matters is still the number 2 best record out of the whole thing.
Yo, the way he was rapping and going off from Family Matters, crazy. But when we talk about impact, what we feel like there's Not Like Us is gonna be here 5 years from now. We're gonna look back. Like, that's when you think about the Kendrick Drake battle. That's the record that you're going to remember first.
That's the record.
And it's going to be like that in 5 years. It's going to be like that in 10 years. It's going to be like that in 20 years.
But it's mastering the moment, right?
Right.
Like we was talking about.
But the thing with...
And they're going to remember this concert. Yo, remember that? And then you remember when he did it 5 times? Remember when he brought everybody out on stage with him?
Should have been 3 records.
Bro, it should have been 3 separate records.
It should have been 3 separate.
The whole thing with Family Matters, bro, is just overall with Drake, bro, it was no way for him to win. Like, I feel like, honestly, it was no way he could have possibly won, because when he even started out with Push-Ups is hard. I don't care what nobody, bro, that record is hard.
They leaked it to step on it.
It's still a dope
That's
diss
the
record.
But here it goes back to it. It's also the moments that you create. It's the same thing that you're saying. Push-ups, the moment was ruined because it was online, it was leaked, and we was like, yo, is that real? Is that AI? We spent the first 2 hours of that record debating with each other whether it was real or not. Right? Boom. Like, so the moment, it wasn't as big as a moment as it could have been. Like, oh, Drake finally responds to Kendrick.
Yeah.
No, we debated for 2 hours. We didn't know. Family Matters. Another moment, that drops, and he drops it with a video.
Yeah.
Another moment, Kendrick comes 30 minutes later with Meet the Grams.
Yeah, Meet the
Again,
Grams, yeah.
stepped on the moment, took away the moment. It's the records, but it's also the moments that we create. Family
Everything
Matters
is about
didn't
the
have a
moment.
chance to
Yo,
breathe.
Everything is about the moment.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, and Rob, I don't know if you remember when I said this in our group chat. I was like, my only thing I fear for Kendrick is that I don't know if he gonna play internet games. And people didn't understand, not in the chat, like I tweeted it too, and people didn't understand what internet games is. Drake played them internet games. The Tailor Made is an internet game.
Kendrick play internet games.
No, but this the first time we got to see him do it.
But
So we didn't know. My fault, go ahead, Rob.
no, you go. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I didn't know if he was gonna play, but me and DJ Head was talking one day, and he said, "Bro, you know what people don't know about Kendrick? He's like, yo, he's a clown, bro.
He's a
like
funny
he's
motherfucker.
like he played too much, bro. He really joke all day, played all day. He like watch what happens, and that's what he did. I think like stepping on the moments. It was that. Like,
But he did, and he didn't necessarily play the internet game per se. It wasn't the memes. It wasn't the pictures of Ant on IG.
right.
Again, he gave us the record.
Yeah.
He did the pictures too.
And
the
then,
covers.
And then, with the covers, but it was still in its cover
still
art.
con-
It's still
it was concise.
part of the record. Yeah. And then let the internet do its thing.
Yeah.
Then, because again, not like us, it's so many, wah,
it's so many
fuck
moments.
them up. A minor, like all of this
Freaky
shit.
ass, like-
freaky ass, yeah, like you a fan, all
Yep.
of that shit. And then so what happens right away, right? It was that video. He gave him the record and then let the internet do its thing.
yeah.
It's almost like, check it out, it's almost like when Drake did the Hotline Bling video and they kind of filmed that shit because they knew it was gonna be gifs and memes and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's what Not Like Us is. What's the first meme? What's the first shit that comes out? Is that freaky ass white dude dancing with the black girl,
bro.
and they set the music to it.
Yep,
You know what I'm
yep,
saying? Like we seen so many memes from it. Then we see these fucking 6th grade kids that they dance, singing it. Like it's so many memes. There's so many like the jokes write themselves. So Kendrick just gave us the record. He didn't play the internet games. He played the studio game. He gave us the record and let the internet do its thing.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah, and they carried the record. He ain't even had to come out this conscious the first time we seen him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That actually helped him though.
What?
I think the mystique of him not doing it actually helped him because you don't have a whole lot of opportunity to have bad moves if you don't make moves. You know what I'm saying? If you're not,
but he made moves. He just made all the right moves.
Yeah, I think like it just plays into the whole theme. Like knowing Tim, Tim is our guy, right? Like the whole Tim probably told him like, yeah, you gotta pop out, bro. Like you said it, like you gotta do it. And I think that was the whole premise. The backbone, the foundation of the show is just like the pop out. But bro, I've never seen Kendrick Lamar wear diamonds other than that crown, than the Jesus crown.
Ever in life.
Never. He popped out with a cube. I don't even think it was a Cuban. It looked like alphabet blocks. You know what I mean? With diamonds. He had the chain on. Like bro, everything. I ain't gonna front. The stars aligned for this whole thing.
So I got a question. I don't want to change the subject too much, but I got a question. Battle concluded. Who gets the next hit?
Who gets the next hit?
Between the two of them.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't think Drake should. I don't think he should put out nothing for the rest of the year. And I think it's just because it's gonna be received wrong.
But I also don't think Kendrick gonna put nothing out.
I don't think he is either.
I think Drake gets the next. I think how Drake comes out after this and his career should go is he can't not drop. Because he always drops. So then if he doesn't drop,
damned if he do, damned if he don't.
You damned if you do. Then the internet says, nah, he's scared. Look what Doc did. He's not dropping. I think Drake has to drop, but in a very sincere way. He just got to go back to making great music. Yeah. Right? And not necessarily chasing the hit. I also think it's a mistake if he tries to come out and go for the number one. Because if it lands at number 2 or 3, it's like,
I think the 2 songs he been on since are missteps too. I think he actually needs to go away.
I like the You My Everything. I wasn't mad at You My Everything.
I don't really
I'm not
like
mad at it. It's still a misstep.
What was the two other songs? The
that
Lila
and
song?
Wagwan Delilah.
No, that was dumb.
Yeah, that was like
Because and I get that it was a joke and it was a parody, but it's not like he did it with
wartime,
Drewski.
bro.
But it's not like he did it with Drewski. If he did it with Drewski, I think everybody would have got it. It was like a Toronto inside joke.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Ain't joke time.
yeah.
Ain't joke time.
But I could have maybe forgave it more if he would have popped out with Drewski. I'd be like, all right, this is
yeah, but
just clowning.
but the thing is like I also as a fan of like Drake, because that's another big misconception. Don't think that just because we're talking about one who's favorable that we're not fans of both.
I love both of these.
You know what I mean? Like for me speaking as a fan of Drake, right? Like I would like to see him re-strategize on, like you said, making a hit and not forcing it because he is the hit. Everything he does goes. But now I'm at the point where I'm like, make another come home. You know what I mean? Just hold on, we going home type record. Like I think it's gonna be tough for Drake to make another record where he's just talking greasy.
What's the joint he did? That's the joint he did with Lemon Pepper Freestyle. I want one of them type EPs.
But I
don't even want the hit record.
Everything, Diplomatic Immunity, Lemon Pepper Freestyle, another Scary Hours. But though everything is gonna get overanalyzed.
Yeah, facts, everything.
I feel you. I don't think he should be super aggressive.
Yeah.
Like it's over. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta take the L, but go back to being Drake, which is still a W.
Facts.
Right? I don't think it should be super aggressive. I don't think it should be super pop. He should just make very
He's not gonna get a fair shake.
Sincere music.
It's like Blueprint 2. He's not gonna get a fair shake. Like people overanalyze Blueprint 2 because it was coming off the beef. The album, not the song. It was like, oh, it got too much filler. Like,
nah, I had too much filler.
But
and I'm a Jay-Z my favorite rapper.
On there.
But even still, if you take the meat of that album is a good album. It's not a great album.
But it's still fun.
Yeah, but but he presented us a double album, so we have to judge a double album.
But I think like even with Drake did after the story of Adonis, right? Or the story of Adidon, my fault. Coming back with Scorpion, having a big hit with Kiki, Do You Love Me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, him just being himself.
I actually don't like Scorpion. It's my least favorite Drake album.
I don't know if it's my least favorite.
Scorpion was another one. I think there's an amazing...
a lot of good music on there.
There's an amazing...
It is, but he talked about the shit too much.
There is possibly... in my mind, there is a classic album within Scorpion.
If you put it a 12 song?
If you put it a 12 song. That first side
is crazy.
Is damn near flawless.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And then a couple of the good joints from the second side, that's a classic album. Again, it was too bloated. It was too long. I think but there was a lot of aggression on Scorpion.
It was a lot of aggression. Yeah.
It was the Out of 10 song. It was a lot of still clapping back at Pusha. He's still gonna be there's going to be subs to Kendrick still because no beef comes to a screeching halt.
None. I think it's still like, because like when you said Blueprint 2, right? Blueprint 2 and Last Real Nigga Alive.
Blueprint 2 got the best.
Blueprint 2 is crazy.
It got the best diss.
But Blueprint 2, the song.
The song is a better diss than every diss in that. It just didn't matter at that point.
I don't like the, again,
Oh, Behave.
Yeah, I didn't like the Austin Powers part of Blueprint 2.
No, but I mean, Lil Homie Jungle regarding me.
Beat Wild to my nigga Jungle.
Jungle my brother. I love Jungle.
Shout out my nigga Jungle.
Beat Wild, shout out to my man Charlamagne. Not Charlamagne the God, Charlamagne the producer. Beat Wild's crazy.
Yeah.
Lyrically crazy. I just didn't like got my mojo back a little bit. Like, I'm like, why are we
But I think
Austin Powers?
I think that we're going to get that from both of them eventually. I don't think that they totally go at each other, but there's going to be a moment where they both say something to kind of...
But does it matter what Kendrick does next?
Nah, I mean, I don't think it matters only because I just expect him to go back to being him.
He's going to go back to being Kendrick.
Yeah, I just think he's going to go back to being him. I don't think he's going to keep harboring on this. And I don't think that, like, at OVO Fest, Drake is going to do something or... You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think Kendrick... because also fans overanalyze this, right? Like, even with Pusha, like I remember when he dropped, he was on Ross's album, the Maybach Music 6. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Justice League. It was Pusha and Wayne. Mm-hmm. And everybody assumed that Pusha verse was about Drake. Mm-hmm. It wasn't.
But they took it off.
Pusha, they ended up taking the joint off.
Yeah.
Pusha got his W, took his championship belt, and went home.
Hold on, time out. We got that verse.
Yeah, I got it.
The world don't have that verse. That
Nah,
verse
but people
is about
heard
Drake.
it. But it
People
leaked.
heard it. It
That
leaked.
verse is about Drake.
It's not about Drake.
Some of it.
What I'm saying is, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
It didn't matter at that point.
Anything
It was overkill.
anything that he says that's aggressive that Kendrick said, people are going to assume it's about Drake. I don't think Kendrick says anything else. I think if Drake keeps it light, I don't think Kendrick goes back in because there's nothing. I won.
Do we ever get the Kendrick Drake makeup?
Not no time soon. Not no
I don't
time
know.
to even think about. Like, why would you?
I declare wars when?
I Declare War was 2006.
So that was 5 years after Ether.
that's
and
right.
Takeover.
Yeah.
I personally,
Damn.
I don't see it. I don't. Maybe because it's we're too like in the middle of the storm right now, but I don't think they like.
They said a lot of they said a lot of disrespectful things.
It's
bro.
some shit. It's some shit in 616 in LA?
Yeah.
It's some shit in them Kendrick diss records that me personally, I couldn't come back from as far as to be cool with you. We could squash it, but we can't be friends.
But they haven't. I don't think they ever was friends. I think they were just cordial and had. I think that even with everything that's transpired, Kendrick still had, or maybe has, a sliver of respect for him as an artist at a certain type of time, like back in the days when everybody was on their come up.
When he put him on.
Well, nah, yeah. Look,
Who put
come
who
on.
on?
When Drake put him on.
Put him on what, the tour? Because he ain't put him on.
He had a solo track on Drake album.
He did.
Yo,
He did.
Most people.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That
keep-
is a lot.
You keep forgetting that we in this. Most people outside of the game found out about, that's not on the West Coast.
Oh, don't do that.
Found out about
Don't do that
Kendrick.
because I just. Oh, hold on. I just had a whole. I be having to fry my man Jay Hill up every
Yeah.
time he say something about somebody putting somebody on.
We are rap nerds, bro.
That's a fact. But at the same time, bro, you can look at this man's career prior to that song and see all the work that was put in up into that.
Yeah.
By the time that him putting him on his album and having a solo song was earned. That was earned.
Both things could be true.
I agree with what you're saying.
Both things could be true.
I agree with what you're saying. Kendrick had and TDE like
Kendrick ain't have $1 million budget.
but they built up something. I mean, the Drake thing had already happened. The Drake co-sign was happening. It was on its way to happening. It was building up prior to Take Care.
And he still was very new at that time.
The part he was still very new. The part that's weird for me is like it was earned. I don't know how you earn your own solo track on somebody else's album.
You can't.
That you not signed to.
You can.
That you not signed to.
Common had a solo song on Kanye's album.
Bleak on
Kanye had a solo what?
He had a solo. Common had a solo song on Kanye's album on Late Registration.
But Common was.
They was working together.
Common was a legend already.
Well, Common was already.
Common was
He
a legend
was,
already.
but I'm saying that's
OG.
earned by respect. I think
Right.
I think so. Like you said, two things could be true. I think that
Hov got a solo album on Bleak album. Bleak
that was the Sell Bleak's album. Stop it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's a different thing.
Here's the thing: if Take Care comes out without Buried Alive on it,
This is a different conversation.
fans don't say, "Damn, that album's a classic," but you know what it's missing? A Kendrick Lamar solo joint. Like nobody even thinks about that. Like it was unheard of when Drake gave Kendrick a solo record
And took
on
him on
his
tour.
record.
And he not signed.
But
if he
I
was
think
signed
that-
to the same label, it would make sense.
But see, the thing about Drake is also a rap nerd, and Drake also, I think that
He ain't gave it to nobody else.
Hold on. I think that he has too much respect for niggas.
Well-
That's it. Real quick, let me just unpack that real quick. I think he has too much respect because his too much respect comes at a detriment, right? His too much respect is because I think at that time he's looking at Kendrick on a come up and he like, yo, I like this, like he fire, like he dope because to me, Drake, regardless to the hip hop songs he makes, he's a rap nerd. He loves rap, like lives and breathes and loves rap.
Every nigga that Drake has been in beef with, he was once publicly a fan of.
Yeah.
Facts.
I tell
Because
you.
he too much.
I tell
to
you
your
what,
point.
To his detriment. So I'm just saying that like at the time, Drake was a big artist. It's arguable if Wayne was still a bigger artist to me at that time. I mean, numbers wise and all that. Wayne was still a bigger artist. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, they both was on the come up. I just think it was more of a respect thing for him and saying, yo, he fire. Like, you know what I mean?
All of this could be true.
Mm-hmm.
I still put you on.
Put you on? Nah, put you on is crazy.
I still put you on.
Is crazy.
Put you on is crazy, bro.
But here's the thing.
If I give you your first national look and your first
Jay-Z put
world
Beanie
tour,
Siegel on.
Yeah, he already had the Dre cosign. He was already signed to Dre.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Dre, Dr. Dre, and this is
you
not
got the Drake feature before you got the Drake feature.
This is not discounting the work that TDE
You got
put
the
in.
Drake.
Now that was earned. Now signing the Dre, getting the Dre
That's earned.
cosign was earned.
Yeah.
Even the Drake
groundwork
feature is
that they did.
earned. I'm not
But
discrediting them.
what I'm saying is Dr. Dre is a kingmaker. Like
He
there's
is.
nobody who is made from DOC, and the only thing that stopped DOC was the accident, because DOC was out of here.
You know
I got one.
You know
that
you
didn't
finna make
work.
my point, right?
Eminem.
You know you finna make my point,
What's
right?
the point?
Every nigga that you finna name, from DOC, from Eazy-E to Snoop to everybody else, Dre stood beside them on a record, publicly, in a video first. He got the Drake stand beside before him and Dre did anything public.
But dog, but he didn't need Dre publicly, because at that point Dre wasn't the star. Dre wasn't the current rap star.
Yeah, let's
why is Dre on the album?
hold on. Let's not get it twisted,
because
bro.
of everything that fucking Dre brings to the table. First of all,
No, I'm talking about rapping on that.
Hold on.
once you sign Aftermath on Interscope, you got the whole Interscope building behind you.
Let's keep wait. Hold on.
Why you got a
real quick.
Dre verse?
No, wait a second, Trav. Let's keep it 100, bro. How old was you when Take Care came out?
What year is that?
2011.
2011?
Yeah, I was 27.
23?
27 going on 28.
23?
23. Bro, stop acting like you gave a damn if Dr. Dre stood next to an artist when you was 23 years old. You did not give a damn, bro. Stop it.
You making my point though.
How?
Because if the Dre standing beside me don't matter, the first big nigga that stood beside me was this light-skinned nigga.
You're saying that he put him on. What I'm saying, you saying that he look, because I don't want to spend 50 minutes on this. You saying that he put him on. When you put somebody on, putting somebody on is what Drake did for Party Next Door. Putting somebody on is what Drake did for Smiley. Putting somebody on is what Drake did for McConan. That's putting somebody on. Now, giving somebody a song on your album, no time out. Let me finish my thought, because I'll let you finish yours. When putting somebody on, giving them a solo interlude on your project, that is great. But he didn't put the man on, bro. People, wait a second. I'm not finished, bro. Let me finish. There were a lot of people who were already Kendrick fans and following the path. Now, did he expose them to a new audience? Absolutely. Yeah. Putting him on is crazy.
Yeah, putting him
on is crazy.
Time out. I'm receiving what you're saying, right? Mm-hmm. But if I give you, y'all only talk about the interlude, right? I gave you your first Billboard single, your second Billboard. Hold on, let me make my point. I gave you your first two singles, your first national look and your first national tour, because you leaving out 2 records. What 2 records am I talking about?
Fucking Problems was Rocky's record. That's the one.
Song.
Kendrick ain't won it.
Who's on it?
Kendrick didn't want it.
Who's on it?
2 Chainz, Rocky.
They tried to give that record to Kendrick first, and he said, "Nah, this ain't for me, but I'll feature on it."
Even put that there.
Here's the other thing.
He gave him
what's the other record?
I don't. The Poetic Justice record. I don't want to spend.
If my DNA
what's more memorable from Good Kid, Mad City? Poetic Justice. I'm sorry, or the album.
Yeah. Also, that
counts.
That single is like a sore thumb. But here's the other thing that other people are discounting. When you're discounting, again, the work that TDE put in, you're discounting J-Rock in the development of Kendrick, right?
Facts.
We talked about the Dre cosign. The one that nobody never talks about is Tech 9.
Oh, yeah.
Killing it. Took them on tour, let them perform in front of those crowds.
Me putting you on don't make you less great.
What I'm saying.
Me putting you on don't make you less great.
Put on is crazy.
What I'm saying is,
we gotta keep it honest.
What I'm saying is there were several steps to get that fan base already bubbling. Also, what I'm saying is giving somebody a solo track on your sophomore album who isn't signed to you is unheard of and unprecedented.
And taking you on tour.
But I'm
back to back.
But I'm not saying he didn't put him on, man. Put him on is
put him on, bro.
It was shit happening already.
Yeah, it's not like
We've nerds, bro.
No. You. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Did
Rob.
50 put Game on?
Did 50 put Game on? 50 did a whole EP
Yes
worth
or
of
no?
songs
Yes or
with
no?
him
He did
and
2
put him on
songs.
G-Unit, gave him a G-Unit chain. That's putting
But
on.
he was already signed to Drake.
No, bro.
Was he not?
But you know what it is?
Hold on.
Hold on. No, wait.
Answer my question.
Let me talk as an executive with that. He was already signed and he was putting out shit and nothing's moving. So what he does is put him next to him, put the brand on him. They didn't put the OVO brand on Kendrick.
And gave him like 5 or 6 records.
And gave him 5, 6 songs, videos, and all.
For context, for people who don't know, when he says, "I'm gonna put my executive hat on," and that's Wayno.
I'm gonna shut up.
That's
I'm
Wayno. I'm talking to the audience. That's Wayno from QC.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm not an executive.
That's Wayno, formerly of Rockefeller Records. Like he's been there and seen it behind the
for a
scenes.
minute.
Hold on. Let me ask you one more question. I'm gonna use another example. Did Puff put Jeezy on?
Nah.
No.
And you talking to a Georgia nigga.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Outside of our demographic, it didn't matter until Boys in the Hood.
Bro.
We got a nigga here. When the first time you heard Jeezy? We are nerds, bro. Y'all keep forgetting that.
Listen, okay. Whatever, man.
You said Puff put Jeezy.
Jeezy already had. He didn't have Atlanta?
Jeezy had New York. Jeezy had New York, bro.
Jeezy had the South, no doubt. But a lot of niggas did not hear Jeezy until Boys in the Hood.
The first time I heard him was in Boys in the Hood.
You can't use us.
Yes, I can. How? How can I?
Because Shakir's from New York.
You using yourself?
Shakir's from New York.
My fault, Rob. Go ahead.
Here it goes, man. I don't even want to have this conversation.
Yeah, you going crazy.
The reason why I'm going to say that, because I'm from Georgia, right?
I just saw the goalpost move.
Let me finish. I'm from Georgia. But my senior year, I went to school in Chicago, right? When I first got to Chicago, before Boys in the Hood, and I was playing Jeezy, this nigga's from Chicago. Them niggas ain't know who the fuck he was.
Here it is.
After Boys in the Hood, niggas went back and got Trap or Die. But down here,
it is. I'm gonna let you have it.
Jeezy's like 50 to us.
I'm gonna let you have it.
Go ahead.
Drake put Kendrick on. And then what happened?
And then he went crazy. And then he went crazy.
It don't matter no more.
But that's
it
what I
don't
said.
Fucking matter.
Me putting you on don't make you less great. Jay-Z putting Kanye on don't make Kanye not Kanye.
This is a crazy conversation. Wop. That's where we at.
That's where we at.
If I'm Drake though going forward,
just make good music.
And nobody's getting a feature.
Yeah, I'm not nobody.
No more, like, that's it.
It's quiet.
It's over for y'all.
It's quiet.
It's over for y'all. No more features.
I doubt that happens, though.
I was finna say, I doubt that happens. Who's the first big artist you think does do the Drake feature? That steps out across enemy lines?
I have no idea.
Not sexy. Nobody will gamble.
No, I have no idea only because it has to be something that he wants to do. It might be somebody we don't even know. You know what I mean? Like,
or do you think he do the shit he used to do, where somebody got a hit and he go hop on the remix?
Nah, I don't think he do. I don't think he doing none of that.
Yeah,
I don't think he doing none of that.
I don't think he giving none of the sauce.
Because by your metrics, he's just breeding somebody to, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, look, Future with Tony Montana, like, you know what I'm saying? Like all, like, he was Rocky.
Wait,
like,
look,
what I'm saying is
did Drake put Future on?
Hell no.
No.
Did Drake put Migos on?
He was cool.
Hell no.
That's not what I'm saying.
I can't ask you that.
What I'm saying was, he was cool with all of these guys.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so. He's fake cool with all of them, but go ahead.
He did a whole Future album. Like they was cool. There was something at some point.
Okay.
Like every Ross. Like
industry cool and cool is different.
Yeah, but these are guys that he collaborated with multiple times.
Right.
Weeknd, Ross.
Right. Weeknd's different.
Future.
What's different about Weeknd?
Like they from the same
Rocky.
part.
What that mean?
Like Kendrick. And everybody flipped. If I'm him, I'm not giving. Nobody's getting the feature.
And he's not cool no more neither.
I'm not giving none of these niggas features.
And maybe Drake give off that energy that made him. I ain't fucking with him no more. Like,
yeah,
they might know something we don't. Regardless of what it is, if I'm Drake, there's no more features.
All right,
nobody.
So both of y'all executives, I got a question for y'all. Both of y'all executives, right?
Yeah.
Would y'all take a Drake feature right now?
Absolutely.
For one of your artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, are you crazy?
I'm just asking.
Are you crazy? What? Are you crazy? Bro, that's rhetorical.
You don't feel like that's you picking a side?
picking a side.
I'm just asking.
So look,
I'm just
what
asking.
I learned is, bro.
Like
business ain't got
like
nothing.
game might be done in LA for a long time.
Business ain't got nothing to do with feelings, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with feelings.
Here's the thing. Yeah, for one of my artists,
what?
Hell yeah. It's not picking a side, and if you feel now, if I let him diss somebody on my record, it's something different.
Would you take the verse off?
I'll be like, yo, if I have an allegiance, it's like, nah, you got to change that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think that's what...
Because I'm not getting a verse from the other side. Kendrick's not doing a verse for my artist. Like, at the end of the day, my whole goal is to get it.
That's what makes the Travis Scott thing so interesting.
You know what I hate about niggas? And this is another thing where niggas don't listen to rap. I was debating, who was I debating? I was debating Low-Key. Shout out to my nigga Low-Key. I'm like, who is Red Button about?
Who is Red Button about?
What's the Red Button?
I think the record that was on Scary Hours. I think Red Button is like, see, and this is his problem.
Red Button is about Travis.
That was the one with the James Harden.
Travis?
Yeah.
The whole thing is about Travis. Yeah. Every time you needed a boost, I was right there.
Yeah.
Every time Yeezy did a true side, the whole shit is about.
That's the one with the James Harden line, right?
Yeah. No, that's
that's the other one. That's my brother something.
Okay. Nah, it's not my brother.
Red Button is about Travis Scott.
Okay.
Right? The whole shit is about Travis Scott. And the reason why even more it clicks about Travis Scott, because when he's saying, you niggas got you to the point, then you switched up. This Atlanta. Everybody know Drake and Travis and the Grand Hustle, all this history, right? So all of these things going on, Travis is stuck in the middle. No, he's damned if he do, damned if he don't.
Not really, because he let him violate Pharrell and push on his shit.
Yeah.
He let him violate, bro. That's what.
But if I convince you, Wayno, you my dog.
Yeah.
If I convince you to make up with Rob, and then Rob dish you after that, I can't then tell you to stand down on these other two niggas over here, because now I already done lined you up in a bad way. You see what I'm saying? Like if Travis piecing together the Kanye and Drake shit.
How's he piecing it together?
He's the middleman.
But I mean, they shit too far. I'm just saying, like, bro, Pharrell, for a person like Travis, can't ever think of his career and not look at him as some sort of point of chapter for inspiration, even if it's fashion, whatever it is.
But I can't jump in front of your bullets.
What I'm saying is, bro, you can't let that man violate him on your record. You gotta pull a plug on that. You gotta be like, nah, you ain't. He let him do that, and then was asking for them to do like that at the show.
Right.
So
at Rolling Loud, he was like, "Oh."
I feel like it's something that between them that we just don't know about.
But I think that's what it is. It's the Kanye beef.
But it's also, how come everybody don't like the dude?
Who?
Like, is it just hate? Drake.
I don't think it's just hate. I don't think it's just hate. I don't think it's just hate. I think that, like, after he made his rent, like,
it's first 48.
What you mean first 48?
Hey, I ain't got to hate you, but if you get me in the room and I got an opportunity, and this the nigga we shooting at, this the nigga we shooting at.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because
I
just look at it like this, bro. I think what's really messed up about the Drake
everybody
shit,
can't have a problem at the same time. This is not a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence.
No,
I think
there was problems brewing, and nobody wanted to step out until, because Metro and Future orchestrated this shit.
Yeah, it's bigger than them.
But they really got everybody together on one album. The album should have been called "Fuck Drake."
Yeah, for real.
Like, that was the tone of the album. Like, they orchestrated this shit.
But I think, like, beyond, like, even the Future stuff, for so many people, like, even the Ross shit threw me for a loop, bro. Because even when Ross said his reasoning for
that's
it.
some bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, what? Bro, y'all made some of the best music together. Like, if one thing that I'm disappointed in.
I don't even know if Ross get his new deal without Drake.
Hold on a second. One thing I'm disappointed in is for Drake to have done an album with Future and done an album with 21.
And never do an album
and never
with
done one with Ross, and arguably all the songs that they done together, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I can't knock What a Time to Be Alive or Her Loss. I think those are both great bodies of work. But the songs that they done together have changed shit. And I'm like, for him, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, That's the empathy.
It can't be everybody else.
But that's the empathy I have for him, though, Rob. That's the empathy I have for him. Like, damn, bro, like what the fuck did you do?
It's the Barzini meaning.
Yeah.
Like, once the commission get together, I ain't got to necessarily have a problem with you. If we took a vote and majority won, because otherwise it don't make sense.
But I don't think it's that deep, though.
I think it's two niggas that got a problem with him.
I don't think it's that deep that they came together, was like, yo, like they had a meeting and was like.
At one time.
Because Kendrick don't even, me personally, I don't know Kendrick. I met him one time. I don't believe he talks to any of these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Any of them.
No, I think Kendrick shit is, I've been wanting to shoot directly
He's
at
been
this nigga for 10 years and y'all been stopping me.
He has.
And now y'all took the handcuffs off.
Yeah, he has.
And now that y'all took the handcuffs off, I went to all these other niggas who might have had small issues with him. Like, hey man, we ain't protecting this nigga no more. Shoot.
I wonder, I ain't gonna front. I wonder what Cole and Drake shit is like now, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I wouldn't trust that nigga either.
I think
I ain't trust none of these niggas.
I think Cole just go back to focus on Cole.
Yeah, I respect it.
I also can't listen to Cole records the same though.
The other thing is if Drake
Cole was talking tough.
If Drake had a partner on this, like if there was one person on the side, hey, it's Cole. We just came off a tour. We just had first person shooter. All right, if nobody got my back, I know the homie got my back. Oh shit, you Trey? Oh, you let me out? Don't let me out the car?
Watch Cole come up with a new Wale record.
I mean, man.
But they actually friends.
Wait, hold on. Why you saying you can't
to
listen to his music the same no more?
Because Cole been talking tough for 2 years.
You mean tough?
If any nigga want it, I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm knocking every nigga head off.
But he was talking rap shit.
He's talking rap shit.
He wasn't talking.
But
he wasn't talking.
When LeBron had 4 points in the fourth quarter, he couldn't talk until he went and did it.
He wasn't talking. You a pedophile. He wasn't talking.
Yeah,
you beat your
so
wife.
So Cole need a battle. He wasn't. This one.
He wasn't talking. Imagine somebody said,
Diggy Simmons cleaned Cole up.
Imagine somebody said, yo, Ebe and your wife got a love child.
Yeah,
you know, that's the equivalent of the day free Kendrick shit.
I'm not saying this shit is a black cloud forever.
I think when Cole caught wind of,
this shit deeper than rap.
I was just rapping.
Yeah.
This is where y'all going with it? I'm cool. But y'all can have this. You can have this bullshit.
But I don't think. Listen, I like to hear. I'm not knocking Cole still rapping the way he raps only because it sounds good. And I don't expect, like, I never really expected Cole to jump out there and do nothing. Now, if he gonna say anything to anybody, I think he should say something to Kanye. That's the only person I do think he should say something to.
Why?
Because Kanye tried to violate. And
he did it first.
And it's no. And it's the opening. False Prophets is a real song.
No, it ain't.
Hey.
Yeah, it is.
Ain't nobody worried about Kanye. Kanye did that remix.
Listen.
That shit came
and went that same week.
I'm just from the wrong era, dog.
That same day, yeah.
I'm just from the wrong era, dog.
Hey.
Cause Nas, Fat Joe, who else is on I'm from New York? And Jadakiss. They didn't have a necessary problem with 50.
Ja Rule, Fat Joe.
But when 50 said, y'all standing next to him, I'm shooting at all you niggas, they ain't say, this shit too deep for us.
But those different types.
That's what I'm saying. I'm from wrong era.
Fat Joe and 50 had a thing because Pun and 50 had a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Jadakiss and Nas did.
Yeah. But Nas was on that record. It was Ja Rule, Kiss, and
but he did everybody in that frame for making records with Ja Rule.
He did.
Because Nas had the pledge.
He did.
And then they had
and lyrically, Kiss spanked him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is, even if you don't want to partake in the shit that they doing at that level, you still can't throw a shot and think, I'm the best nigga in the world and I get to sit this shit out.
Yeah, but 50 was different, bro.
50 was different, bro.
I'm from the wrong era.
He's a different type of person.
Should Kendrick diss Cole for the 7-minute shit?
Nah. Because he bowed out.
He bowed out. And he said little things, but it wasn't like, you know what I mean?
He bowed out.
Y'all nice.
He bowed out.
Nah, he shouldn't diss him.
Yeah.
Because I believe that their relationship, for whatever it's worth, that we don't know.
They really friends.
That matters.
Yeah, they really
That matters. Because
if we really friends and you dissed me and you took it back, I still should be able to...
He got hyped up. Bro, let me tell you something.
But no. But
you shouldn't take it personally.
Wait.
You said
he said I got my chin up.
You said false prophets. False prophets also dissed Wale on the second verse. Wale came right back with Groundhog's Day.
Right.
And they still friends.
And also,
so Kendrick should be able to get his lick back.
Nah,
But
it ain't
wasn't
no
even
lick back
worth
with
it.
that. Ain't no lick back
So
with
what
that.
you said it was
Cole
whack?
swung and he missed. Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was whack.
I said it was whack.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
I
No,
said
I'm
it
gonna
was
tell you.
whack
I'm gonna
when
tell
the
you what
record
happened.
came out.
I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro. And I don't even know if this happened verbatim, but I promise you, all them Dreamville niggas hyped Cole up, bro. I promise you they did.
But this how I know God love me.
Wait. All them Dreamville, they hyped him up. You wanna know why? Because people started saying to me that Kendrick was overrated. And I was like, what?
You still a 40-year-old.
What? Wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me that y'all been feeling like this for 10 years? All of it. 1 second. That's how I know that they was the ones that hyped him up. Cause he said it himself. Come on, bro. How can I diss his discography? I
How
can't
you
do
know
nothing
he didn't
like,
hype them up?
Nah, he hyped him up, bro. They hyped him up.
Yeah.
They hyped him up, bro.
When Jay said you had a one high album every 10-year average, niggas believed it.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
It was nuts, but niggas
was
around
crazy.
him bought into it.
But
How you
that's-
know Cole not?
but it was different because of the climate that Nas was in. That was the problem. J. Cole tried to use the Jay-Z approach. Nas was coming off of
Nostradamus.
and the QB's
Which was
Finest
disgusting.
album. It was Nostradamus and QB's Finest album. Like Nas was at a point where
They was kind of saying it was over for him
Yeah.
a lot of ways.
yeah, where it was just a weak
was at
point
the
in his
fall-off.
career. So it made him an easy
dude.
target for that. But Jay ain't believe that. Jay ain't believe it was written was whack.
No.
But it was cool to say. It was like,
But
yo,
he might have
consistent
believed
to say you-
Nostradamus was whack.
Yeah.
Everybody believes Nostradamus
yeah,
is whack.
Nostradamus.
But I think, and it's the same thing as it's a famous line that Chris Rock said. If I'm talking about you and you missing a leg, I'm gonna talk about the leg. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like whatever the conversation was, it had to be him falling off. Like it had to be.
I could never say, Wayno, your show is whack if I don't believe your show is whack.
Yeah, but,
Nobody could hype me up to say that.
But that's fine. But, see, I get that, but you also have to take account into our relationship, right? Now, I think that he just got hyped up, bro. And I'm gonna keep it a band. He just coming off the tour with Drake. Could you imagine the conversations that they was having? The shit that Drake was probably saying backstage with him, like, oh, I'm about to air him. Shout out to my bro Jay Hill. He said to me that Drake was going to smash Kendrick, bro. Smash him. So you
How
could
old is
only
Jay Hill?
imagine, huh?
How old is Jay Hill?
33.
He old enough.
He's not, bro, generation is 15 years. He's from our generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little
You know what I'm
nuts.
saying?
Yeah.
But
I
he
never
just-
thought that.
But he doesn't know shit about rap either. You know what I mean,
But
I'm not.
this is how I know God love me. So I went to Dreamville Fest. I saw every minute of Cole's set except the apology. I went to the bathroom for the apology.
Bro, I was on the bus back
I
to
would
the
have
hotel when that
lost
happened.
it.
I mean,
I would have lost it.
yeah, they'd have kicked me out. Nah, but I seen, Nyla Simone.
Yeah.
Our sister Nyla Simone.
Shout out to Nyla.
Nyla had asked me that day. She said, yo, what did you feel about 7 Minute Drill? I said he should have kept that to himself. Because I didn't feel like any of it was sincere.
Yeah.
He didn't feel
He
that
didn't
way.
believe that. It sounded like he didn't believe that.
Jay go throw a shot at J. Cole too.
Who?
Oh.
Now you just chatting.
He
He don't care enough.
You can't say a nigga name in a song in that era and not get a shot. Jay dissed Mino.
Bro, that was almost 30 years ago. What the hell are
Jay
you
just
talking
dissed
about?
Faison Love 2 years ago.
He ain't gonna say
Faison
nothing.
Love.
He ain't gonna say nothing about
How much you
Cole.
would have bet? Let's get a bet on camera.
Let's just bet dinner.
Deal.
There you
I bet
go.
dinner.
Yo, we should cut it though, man. I don't want to. I said we're not gonna do a 3-hour
They
joint.
gonna-
Yeah, we not.
They
We're
gonna
not gonna
hate
do a 3-hour
They
joint.
gonna hate
Right, nah, it's
We're
so
not
good.
gonna do a 3-hour joint, but hey, man, we just want. This is the excitement that we had. This is what we had when we. These are my brothers for real, right?
Facts.
These are my friends in real life. We all speak damn near every day.
This is what we love, though.
This is what we love doing. And like I said, I want to do something different. I was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We just watched the concert together, and we talk shit, man. And I'm gonna be talking shit with y'all in the comments. But like I said, make sure Wayno119
Wayno 119 on YouTube.
on YouTube, and
Don't hate Trav and at HBUC.
yeah, subscribe to the channels. Yo, I appreciate y'all. I fuck with y'all, man. You already know.
Thank you.
This is not a podcast. It felt like a podcast today, though.
Peace,
All
y'all.
It's a group chat.
Nah, that was fire.